Her attack is 46 and her speed is 34.
Did you use crystals on her?
No. I've leveled her up that much already.
Oh, well, it is a 2 times XP SP, so I guess that makes sense.
She is scary. Like archers, no worries. I just one-shot them because they normally have low defense.
Unless you get Thanksgiving Day Fae.
Fair enough. I thought it was Valentine's.
Valentine's Day, that's, you know what I meant.
Is it Valentine's though?
It is Valentine's.
Gotcha. Like even Mustafa, he stands no chance against her.
Mustafa, who the fuck's that?
That one new green axe unit that was a 4-star as
The
well.
one that's trash?
Whatever. If you build them right.
His fucking, are you the one with barrier axe? He's trash, dog. Who the fuck needs res?
He's defensive.
Trash. You,
I
Jordan.
don't even have. I don't have.
You're in the stream.
You didn't tell me it was up.
Oh, hey, the stream's up. Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yes, the guy with barrier axe.
Plagueis champion.
Yes.
The one that looks like he's got wearing bone armor type things.
Yes.
Okay.
That literally is bone armor.
Okay. Trash.
Shush.
Trash. Look,
He has water boost. That's good.
water boost is not good.
If you got high HP.
Water boost is still trash, in my opinion.
That's fair.
In my informed opinion.
Because who uses any of the boost in 2020? Come on, man.
Right? I forget what I was doing.
You know, I just forgot. I can get her B skill.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
Yes.
How would you do her A
Belief
skill
in
first?
love. If foe, I've already got it.
Oh.
If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is at 100% at the start of combat, inflict attack defense -5 on foe during combat.
That's fair.
And then her freaking C skill is really nice.
Joint
Joint hone attack.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
+7
nice. 5.
to- oh, it's only
Unit
+5.
and adjacent allies.
Interesting.
So if she can't be next to what's her name, she can still get a buff. So what's the premise of this game?
You basically fight corporate abuse, literally.
The graphic style reminds me of Borderlands.
Excuse you?
I don't know if it's just a pixel stream, but it does remind me of Borderlands a little bit.
Well, I definitely assure you that this is not Borderlands style.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Hey, you can actually aim.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when the recoil's not shit. And I can
What
actually
weapons
see
do you
what I'm
have?
aiming at. A pistol, an AR, a bigger AR.
A bigger AR.
Oh, I
See.
could have just came around. I didn't even have to go through the front door. I could have been all sneaky like.
See, you have an AR, but I have a bigger AR.
That doesn't make any sense.
Easy.
I don't want to fight mages. Stop giving me mages. Good enough.
Oh, there's another.
Here they come.
What the fuck are you shooting at? I have a stun baton. Forgot about that. Also, I'm only level 5 and I'm already OP as fuck in my opinion.
That gun looks really strong. For your level.
What gun? The pistol that I was using or the shotgun?
The pistol.
Don't
The
mess
burst on it looks really good for the level. I mean, it three burst that one dude.
Are you still shooting? Where the fuck are you, Pavardi?
System. Investigating.
Incoming.
Is this a shotgun? That's a very small shotgun. Oh.
Everyone all right?
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, you just get to the tactical time dilation thing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. This game's made by Obsidian, Dylan. Do you know who made it? Do you know what Obsidian made? The fucking best game in existence.
Give me a hint.
Fallout.
Oh. Oh.
Fallout New Vegas, to be exact, because it's the only game that Obsidian partnered with Bethesda on. Let's see, not a mag pistol, no, should I give it to her? Probably. 44 DPS, that's kinda trash.
Wait, you can have melee weapons?
Uh-huh.
You should use a melee weapon.
Absolutely not.
Dude, I'd be going around with a melee weapon.
Yeah, you see, my character is not built for melee combat.
How much does the game still cost?
Don't know. I'm gonna say 60 bucks if you buy digital, but it might be down to 45. So I have plenty of money, so I'm gonna fill up on ammo.
You know, I could probably give her more premium C skills since I'm running her with Mia. But, Sita. Say it, Takeda.
Oh, frames. Every time I leave a fucking vending machine, the frame rate drops. It's the only drawback of this game. So you know how we were talking about how I wish that side quests that affected like dialogue and shit? Like,
yeah.
Like, well, in this game it does.
Oh God.
I gave medicine to a guy who was sick with the plague, and I heard a conversation randomly in town. Oh, old Mr. Abernathy was very chipper this morning. I guess he wasn't plagued. And I'm like,
No, he was.
No, I'm like, no, he absolutely 100% was, but I did that. I nerded out about it because it's nice. The attention to...
Incoming.
Oh, hello. The attention to detail in this game is amazing.
To an axe flyer 5 levels higher than her, she did 76 damage.
Super legit. Also, another thing about this game that I'm gonna nerd out about for a second. You know how armor usually doesn't affect like anything besides like your stats?
Yeah.
Well, in this game, guess what? Armor affects dialogues as well as reputation.
Really?
I'm just as a marauder, which is one of the main bad guys in the game. And whenever I go talk to somebody, they're like, "You dressed in marauder's attire? How tasteless!" type shit like that. And I'm like, oh, wow.
So rude.
I just love it. Obsidian makes great games. Obsidian. Hey. Kudos, dog.
They're not gonna sponsor you.
Shit, I don't do enough to get sponsored, so I wouldn't count on that. I don't care about that. I just want to let them know I like their games.
They're not gonna watch your stream either.
No one does.
The control room
Except for
should be off to
Boxy.
the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
I feel attacked.
Did you actually get attacked?
Yes.
That seems like a you problem then, eh?
Apparently I'm a nobody.
You're usually part of the stream, so you don't count.
Wow. But fair enough. Can we appreciate Freya's art though?
Freya. Her name is Freya.
Frijaha.
Oh, fucking...
Friaja.
You're making me want to give it a felony.
You'll be fine.
But you won't. Haha.
Dude.
Uh,
Fucking at level 32 her attack is 48.
wow.
Bring it on, level 39 green units. I will fight you with level 32 red flyer. Let's go.
There's fall damage in this game, and it hurts.
Well, yeah, falling does hurt.
I don't like it.
Get over it.
Transition. No, I shall not. Hey, look, that guy.
I forgot that it has an HP thing. If your unit's HP is less than or equal to 75%, even if they are mages, you'll still attack first. I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's her sword, isn't it?
Yes. Her weapon is seriously broken.
Her weapon's S tier, just like the rest of her build. Her build maybe not, but her weapon is definitely S tier. Hey, a Sprat. Hey, look, there was a Sprat.
Like, you know Amelia? How she's usually kind of annoying to deal with?
The armored bitch?
The frickin' speedy armor that's speedy for no reason.
She is speedy for no reason, but I don't have issue with her usually.
Fair enough. But she just one-shot her. Seda just one-shot her.
Kinda.
70 times 2.
Gosh, that's clever.
Wow, that was a waste of fucking 3 mag picks. Alright, cool. Oh, okay. At least they gave me 2. At least they gave me 1 back.
Do you think I should use Katria on a team with her?
No.
No, like Sword Katria. Alt Sword Katria.
No.
Okay.
The only one you the only other one that you should probably run with her would be duo fucking Paula. Duo Paula.
I think I actually do have her though.
Because
I think
her
I do.
Her duo skill as well as her weapon is kind of busted. Hey, dead person.
Would you say that Kata has the most broken weapon in the game?
No.
Or one of the most broken weapons?
It's definitely, like I said, it's definitely S tier, and if there was a tier higher than S, then it'd be that, but...
Like, just for its effectiveness. Like
Literally
sword,
just for its
lance, axe,
effectiveness.
colorless bow, and armored.
It's good against the base.
As long as you're not a mage.
Yeah. Or dragon,
Yes. No, actually, some dragons. Most dragons are armored.
that's fair.
I've already almost got her, I've already almost got her finished. Honestly, even if you are a mage or a dagger unit, if I'm below 75% health, you're just screwed.
You're just done. Done-so.
Yeah. Ew. Okay, I need more health to fight you.
Chester's Parker, Vasco.
She has very low HP though.
No, just leave me alone.
That means it's easier for her weapon skill to proc.
Yes, but at the same time, like I got the Bane.
No, just leave me alone.
At level 37, she only has 31 health.
Wow. Wow.
Is that how they balanced her?
Yeah, I guess. They probably made her HP a super bane too.
No, just leave me alone.
I know I looked her up, but I don't remember what it was. Not your betrayal, dang it. Kata.
I don't want to pick that door.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get
It is
scalded.
not a super boon or super bane. Her super bane is res.
No, why would a flyer need res? Why? Wait, hold on. A flyer's super bane? Is their res the only redeeming quality about them usually?
Hey, flyers are the only ones that have access to hardy bearing.
My point still stands.
Incoming!
That's fair. And her HP is her super boon. If I would have got the boon, she would have 40 HP instead of 33.
Wow.
Well, performing an
Here
area.
they come!
But literally, it recommends getting attack high, HP low.
So you gotta go through.
Yep. Dude, freaking, I'm gonna throw some brazen attack speed for her seal on there, and oh my god.
That's actually pretty good. Why? Bavardi. Fucking.
You think she could take out a Zelgius? Or you think Zelgius would kill her?
Zelgius is a little bitch if you have an effective against weapon.
Does armor or effectiveness stack?
No.
Darn it. I'm gonna try it. Kill him. Kill him. Okay, Bowie. You tried. Oh, he does kill her. He did 37.
Oh, that's just because she has low HP.
Fair enough.
I don't even know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going in here. I'm just kind of rolling around. I don't know what that does, so I'm not gonna touch that.
Can I have some level 40 axe units? Thank you.
No, that's where that was wired. Oh, it's the other door that was barred. I don't know what any of these levers do, so I'm not touching them.
Touch the lever.
No, because it might cause me to fail this type of quest I want to do.
You're not real.
Fun fact, to a level 40 Hector with 38 defense, she does 71 times 2.
Seems about right.
To a Tanya, she does 67 times 2.
No, just leave me alone.
Hi, Higgins.
No, just leave me alone.
Wait, Phantom.
I'm not a phantom. Rude.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram. Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Wow. Back way slowly. I'll just be on my way.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
2 weeks and forever?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Scrap Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality.
I'm scared of
Chairman
Garrett
the Board,
because he
Galactic
has Fire
Defender,
Sweepbacks Plus,
Sifty Pig Tycoon.
as
I've
well
come a
as
long
Sudden
way for
Panic.
someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I
Garrett
specialize in
scares me.
automechanicals, drones, sentries,
Garrick scares
repaired
you?
them, maintained,
Yeah, it's because he's got
upgraded, did it
Fire
all for my
Sweepbacks
old
Plus, so I
workroom just
can't
over in the next
counterattack him.
Hey, then you hate my Garrick.
That's the only reason.
Oh, before.
Dude, she was so easy to level up. Oh my god.
Was the apex of my long and storied career. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Till it's
I
okay,
discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Ooh. Big bet.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh,
This reminds
Imagine
me of
going
a
to
mission.
you'll
school
need
for
my passcode
mechanical
to access the
engineering,
behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
even though that's what my brother did. Even oh no, he went for either nuclear or mechanical. I don't remember which one.
Clock can't take a hit. I don't know what to do here. Just gonna leave it at that.
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module. The
Should
tail.
I?
Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
I'm sorry. The fuck did you just say to me?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Should I give Edelgard a skill, Dimitri a skill, Claude a skill, or Hubert a skill?
Who do you want to build more?
Braised,
Who do you still need to build?
boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
None of them are really what I want, where I want them at right now. But I've been putting more of my time into Claude.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
That's up to you.
I was on
So
cleaning duty at
these
the
are her
time.
stats
My
at
old boss
level
had me scrubbing
40.
pipes when the killing started. So, as usual,
30,
I missed
30.
out.
This is her stats at level 40.
Okay.
33 HP. 55 attack. 42 speed. 25 defense. And 30 res.
Wow. I need to kill him. I don't have his password, do I?
I don't think that's the only unit I've ever got every skill they had in one level up to level 40.
You think you're tough, waving that thing around?
I do.
What's eating you?
Not.
The tail. Definitely. Forgot what you were gonna say?
Do I have his passcode? I do have it. I do have his passcode. Okay, so I don't need to kill him. I thought I was gonna have to kill him because I didn't know if he gave me his passcode or not. The other night, I thought I was gonna have to commit the atrocious act of murder, not like I've done it 10,000 times before.
It'll be fine. Did I get a good IV for Freya?
Yeah, speed boon and what was it? HP low or what was it?
Yeah.
Speed boon, HP low. I don't know about the HP low one.
Honestly, for her, I would have been perfectly okay with getting a neutral nature. I would have been perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, but speed's her whole thing. In order to, you know,
Yeah.
not die. Okay, so I have the log. Now since I'm here, I might as well. All the power.
Panic security patrol.
Incoming! Everyone alright?
Rude.
Freya's art looks really good.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Good sir, I've already cleared the area of enemies. Yeah, you're right, Pavardi. That would be it. It is super easy.
Two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Oh, did you want to talk about something?
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers.
Why would you ask
Contract
that?
said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Because I'm interested. That's locked.
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Interesting.
Do you think the first skill I should get for Freya is her B skill? Or should I get the attack with the attack solo stuff?
I'd get her B skill first. Okay, with my Claude's current build, I think the cutting bow is actually a pretty good choice. Because I have attack smoke and lull attack defense, which is an immediate -3 and a -7 after combat.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
The only thing I wish is that Freya had self-sustainability. I wish Freya had better self-sustainability.
I mean, her speed, her weapon gives her a fucking speed bulk. And you can easily throw...
Because honestly, what I might do is give her Moonlight or something
All's I know
for a
is
special.
the decision's final.
Yeah, the decision is final. I don't know what I'm gonna do though.
What do you think about that?
Once we do this,
What?
excuse me, ma'am.
If I give her like
Look, I know you
Soul
want your
or
power
Moonlight or
regulator
something for a
but
special?
I just gotta ask you, do you understand what you're about
I'd
to
say
do?
Aether.
That
I
takes
don't
too long
think
to
you should
build up.
cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's
That's why
failing.
I don't use Aether
Even
on
losing
anyone
workers year
else.
after year, and corporate
I don't
hardly
like
ever
5
sends
cooldown.
replacements. There's barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
I'm not ready to make a decision because I don't know what's a good decision to make. I'm conflicted.
Just make the decision.
I don't like Edgewater fucking sucks, honestly. They tried to cover up a fucking one of their workers were hopped up on drugs and committed suicide just to not have to pay fines. But the deserters are like they left Edgewater and are making a living on their own, but they also despise Edgewater. I don't know what to do.
What do you want to happen?
Fucking. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
But why don't you know? I still say bond skills are infinitely better than solo skills.
I disagree. Only if it's the max it could be like attack speed bond 4. Because that
Well,
negates
yeah, bond.
that negates
That's
penalties.
that's why I say that.
That is the only time that it is good if it's a force, like 4.
That's why it's so much better. Ew.
Oh god.
Ew.
Sorry,
You
I
have
didn't-
Rider's Bane.
I
Ew.
just-
Go away. I don't like you.
I felt like I had to say something.
Yeah. Go away, Go away, Lance Cavalier.
Well. Let's see. What are... This is gonna come down to my relation, honestly. Reputation. I have a 53% 53 and a 48. So if I could send it to deserters and make it completely like me. Oh. But my vendor prices are reduced by 15% with Spacer's Choice. This is all going to come down to me and me alone. I'm thinking Spacer's Choice is going to be the best choice to actually, but at the same time, the fucking Spacer's Choice is a trash fucking.
Johnny, do you think this would be you think this is gonna be a good arena team to run? Like, you think it'll do good in arena?
This is going to come down to chance.
Just do a random number generator. Five, four.
There it goes. That's
Three.
my answer.
2, 1. Now. Which one was that? Spacer's Choice?
Yeah.
So you'll get discounted shops, right?
Yep, that's literally the only reason I did it.
No, the reason you did it is because of chance.
Yes. Yes.
Sure.
See, look, it doesn't even affect me that bad. Look at that.
Revering.
And the deserters are still friendly to me because I did side quests for them. Suck a yellow dick, bro.
Deserves a big bonus and a promotion.
Huh?
I was reading the space things thing.
Best employee ever.
Why can I hear Tiny Tina say that?
Right? Alright.
You think she can take on level 35 at level 27?
Who, Kaide?
Huh?
Kaide? Who you talking
Freya.
about? Freya. Oh.
Do you think she can take on level 35s at level 27?
She should be able to.
They're all blues, aside from a dagger unit. And
Oh yeah, then definitely.
and a healer that just did 1 damage. Or not. I don't know yet. She might die. Just depends.
Alright.
Gross.
You see,
I'm gonna heal.
You see my
I'm
build?
going to heal.
I'm highly leaning towards dialogue to avoid fighting.
Why?
Because I get way more XP for avoiding the fight.
Or, you know, fight everything and get experience that way. Do a genocide route. Make everyone hate you, kill everybody.
That'll be like second playthrough type shit that I do.
Wait, is that a possibility?
To kill everybody?
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know how to feel about the fact that at level 31 her speed's already 41.
There you go.
Yes. I probably will give her Glimmer though. Because once I get her Pulse Smoke 3, it'll be or noontime. Either noontime or soul. Or night, whatever. That way she'll have some self-sustainability as a solo unit. and she'll heal health. Because after I get the pulse smoke, it'll be a 1 cooldown. Or you think I should give her soul or noontime?
Is that 30% or 50%?
Yes.
The one that gives her more.
But with soul, if she's counterattacking, it'll be every hit that she does after they hit. It'll trigger. Just like Edelgard.
Oh, that's entirely up to you, dog. Oh, fucking frames. It's my first choice.
Do you actually have the fodder? Do you actually have the fodder for it? No. Okay, Libra. Unlock potential.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her daylight and noontime. It'll trigger more often, so in turn will heal more. I want to say.
Seems legit. Bam 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bam ba-dum, ba-dum, bam ba-dum, ba-dum.
So what's the plan?
Get murdered. I don't like the cutting bow actually. It doesn't proc enough for me for the skill set that I have right now. None of these are good, but I don't have a C skill for her, so I'll give her that.
Honestly, this might be my main team for a little bit. This is a scary team in my opinion.
Good.
What do you think? Like now that I'm getting it leveled up, what do you think about it?
It's definitely not a bad team per se,
And I made it myself.
which is the most surprising thing about it.
You're not wrong. I wonder if she can she take on... You think she can take on a Sayri?
A Siri?
Yeah. Kestrel
Possibly.
stands 3, close call 3. Well, close call does her nothing because I'm faster than her. Dude, it's gonna be so nice being able to avoid speed bulk.
Truth. I love the fact that I do so much damage there. So I have infantry hexblade right now.
Yeah.
I think it's infantry hexblade. Oh, sorcery blade. So at the start of combat, if a unit is adjacent to a magic ally, calculates damage using the foe's defense or res.
Yeah.
And against a Hector with Berserk Armad, my Edelgard did fucking 60 damage.
Nice. Because honestly, Freya is a really good beast who doesn't go good with other beasts.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like the fact that I've built a really good flying team now. And just added a... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really happy I got frickin' Freya instead of... whatever the other one was.
Triadra.
Yes. Oh, you have Wrath. That's gross. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, why am I doing it with this team? Sorry that I'm not playing the game, not playing the actual game, but I have fucking Fire Emblem shit. This is about to fucking hurt hella. Okay, so up 2 there, and up 2 there. Self-sustain is great.
There is no need for her to hit 50 speed. My god.
My favorite thing is when these people think they can kill my Brave Edelgard.
Right? See, I started calling her Betelgeuse.
Wow. Oh, I just realized that I haven't finished leveling up Zane.
I have not either. Mine's still level 13.
Well, not leveling up, fucking skills. I haven't learned all of Zane's skills. And I have fucking 2,700 fucking XP for or SP for him.
Where are we headed?
That's actually kind of...
Honestly, do you think I should have Freya be a solo unit, or just keep her next to Kata at the start of a turn just for the +5 attack?
What's the better bonus?
Because with her weapon, at start of turn, if she is adjacent to only beast or dragon, yada yada yada, or not adjacent to any transforms, if unit transformed grants attack +2, and if unit initiates combat grants attack defense -4 on foe during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack.
Okay.
Versus
I'm talking about her.
the joint hunt attack. At start of turn, if unit is adjacent to an ally, grants attack +5 to unit and adjacent allies for 1 turn.
Okay, but what about her actual like solo skill? Is that just during combat?
Attack speed solos during combat, and binding necklace. If unit is not adjacent to an ally, grants yada 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 on foe during combat.
Oh, if they're both during combat, then yeah, keep her next to I'd keep her next to Kaida
Kata.
in the beginning, yeah. I just gotta,
Because honestly, that just makes her even better. It gives her more attack. Oh, self-sustain, I love you.
I got the lance on her.
Nice.
I wanted Freya though.
That's fair.
But guess what? The fucking game didn't see fit to give me a green.
Yep. Also, I'm gonna be back in a second.
Okay. It's not the best choice. It's Facer's choice. That's unfortunate.
Okay, keep them quiet.
Oh.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Yes.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Truth.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna grab that power accelerator and leave. Hey.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
I've seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us.
I'm not either.
At me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying to everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Well...
I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Did I actually...
I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with
I just happened to pick up all 3 of those things.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
That's fucking hilarious.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here.
I just thought,
I get
Dylan.
sick thinking about working at the cannery.
You know how
Can't do
I just like ruined their lives by ruining their power. So basically, my reputation went down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, now these motherfuckers are revering me because of a side quest.
Wow.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to
I
becoming
just thought it
one.
was funny because
I
all
could do a
that
lot of good in Edgewater.
little...
Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox.
Yes.
It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
I'm gonna have to convince fucking Reed to disappear, aren't I?
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again. Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go talk to Reed and ask him to step down. Fucking, this is gonna be harder than I thought it's going to be. Okay, map. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Damage destruct and destroy your opponents. Alright, these work.
Have you rationed yet?
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Oi, Reed. You're gonna leave. I'll remove you by force if I have to. Hi, Pavardi.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at
About that, you're leaving.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Sucks to suck.
I am not without compassion for Abernathy's predicament, but the plague has taken a hard toll on us all.
I hope I can use all
I am a
that.
Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
I don't give a damn if it's your home.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
I have enough lie for this, but...
Excuse me.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Huh, I didn't have to kill him afterwards. Reed's key? Maybe I should kill him.
I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little while to collect my thoughts.
Come on, Pafardi, we're leaving. So I don't feel too bad.
I'll be back again. 1 second.
Okay.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Cool. Get the fuck out. Ha ha ha.
Adelaide's okay.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed. If Adelaide's going back to Edgewater, we'll follow her.
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to town with us. With Reed gone, we're gonna need her leadership. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Hey, old geezer.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Got it. Heads down.
What do you think you're doing? I don't have time for this.
But yeah. Returns to unreliable. I've got to use the video through. Tis back. So, this way. Okay. Can I go here? No. Should probably switch to my.
Huh?
Oh.
Nice one!
don't think I could go into any of this shit anyway. Ow. Oh, this is all that. So there is to this right now, okay. Oh yeah, I actually murdered somebody here.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Hey, I am the captain now.
Well,
I'm the captain.
I certainly am looking forward. And the unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Don't sass me. Hello, hello.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Well, thanks, Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Boom, 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 boom. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to
Ada looks so done with him right now.
Right?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
Most people.
The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints.
He's never played Hitman before.
Modulates your voice and sweetens your breath. Science, that's how. The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Huh. I should probably be reading these, but I really don't feel like reading these. Interesting. This is supposed to be for, this is obviously Bavardi's captain. Okay.
Yes, Captain?
Nothing, Vicar.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition. That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them, regardless of the situation.
Interesting.
I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe.
I don't really care.
Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Is that so?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope,
every dialogue option.
and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Rip you, dude.
What about you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now? That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? Oh, I see. You have my condolences. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale.
You can straight up kick him out of your crew.
Kick him out of my crew.
I saw a dialogue option for that.
Huh.
Oh, I'm anything but certain. But it's all... We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain... I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophists. Thank you, Captain.
Oh, are you coming with me now? No.
As always, I am at your disposal. What are we contemplating today?
Death. You're out of my crew. I want you off this ship. I see what you mean now.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
That's the plan. Havarti, where are you? Hello. Havarti, where the fuck are you? Hey, it's a laboratory. Oh, you're in my engine room.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself.
Yeet.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Siri, tell me a joke. Siri, play my favorite song.
I wish I was your second derivative, so I could investigate your concavities.
Okay. What?
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. I'm just getting XP for doing this. The cleaning machine. Find an acid steeper? This is a show of him. Oh boy.
I'll come back to stream in a second. I wanna see something. That'll be a game I'll look into later on.
What?
Immortal Phoenix Rising.
Isn't it free?
No.
Oh, interesting.
Alright now. If it is. Or gonna be.
Is that the best choice? It's Spacer's Choice. Parvati. Oh my god.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Definitely seems top secret to me. Might as well have them both.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud. Impressive as always. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Okay, fantastic.
Careful, that's my communications terminal. Your old hibernation mask. Can you remove it? You know, in case you are prone to vomiting. Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Aha! I...
Huh.
See, you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Oh, hello. I like you.
Nice hit!
Interesting.
Oh, thank the Lord. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Thanks, I already did.
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies, and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular. That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Must look into that. What's up? Oh, goodness, no. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. I enjoyed the occasional aether wave drama in my youth. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. This remarkably well. After all, I managed to revive survive you without too many adversities. I still need your help, however. The sooner we discover the location of those chemicals, get me those chemicals and I'll revive the hope. Revive the hope, put a stop to the board. Stop the board, save. My progress is tied to your. I'm well aware of your scientific acumen, but you're far better suited to working in the field than I am. Leave 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope.
They like freezing people, don't they?
Get it?
Just people who make Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly might go to bed soon.
I can feel my last dose of caffeine fading.
I feel that. There's so much ammo.
So in Pokemon Masters, I got Gloria.
Nice. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight again.
No, I don't want a level 1 Machop. No, or a 1-star Machop.
Good Rose. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Cool, thanks, Ada.
Got a sec?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Tennyson. Ah.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you can't enforce to me, she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yes.
I will have a Typhlosion.
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think after I get through evolving stuff, I might go to bed.
That's fair.
Because I now have a Typhlosion. Typhlosion's such a cool Pokemon.
Yes.
Now should I evolve Totodile into Feraligatr?
No.
Why?
I just felt like saying no.
I'm doing it anyway. And then I'm gonna evolve a Wartortle into a Blastoise.
What?
Then I'm going to evolve a Wartortle into a Blastoise.
Seems
This
legit.
halfway just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
So fun fact in this game, Totodile has the ability that makes normal moves water type moves. And Totodile has Mega Kick.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
Going for a stroll around the
I
docking
have a
base?
crocodile.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So
Oh, you're gonna fight me with a fire type?
Tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair
Your
weather
funeral.
fan? Guy
Tell
never
me how you think
always
a
trying to get a rise out of me.
Houndoom
But I'll
will
keep my chin up, right?
beat
I'm the
a
bigger man, I tell
crocodile.
myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the
That's
other
how
night,
you're gonna burn
my
me.
foreman
But
comes
I'm still gonna win.
staggering up with his head full of boasting. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Was the ship actually named Unreliable?
Yep.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Why?
See you around, boss.
Why not?
But why?
Because why not? Tell me why not, and I'll tell you why. Can I close these doors? I can.
Wow.
Didn't just walk in there and steal everything? No, not me. Why would I? I would never do such a thing. Oh, didn't just steal that in front of everybody. Definitely didn't. No, I would never. As I look around for more things to steal.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Ooh. I have a new strongest team apparently. It doesn't have Wally in it. It is Gloria, Brendan, and Grimsley. Zacian, Septile, and Sharpedo.
Interesting. Flamethrower, shot cannon.
Yeah, they're all straight up physical attackers though. I don't like that.
Oh, how much I have actually. I have 32 Adreno. Jesus Christ. There's so many mods. don't need any more light bullets, holy shit, but I could use some more heavy.
Yeah, I now have a Blastoise.
Nice.
So that's pretty sweet.
Melee weapon skills. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
This is the greatest plan. You really should see if you can get this game. It's honestly not bad.
I literally told you it doesn't pop up in my store at all.
Well, I don't know why. Try Googling it. See if it'll give you a link to it.
Oh, frames, where are you, my dude? Oh, frames. Oh my god, frames. Friend? There we go.
Identification, please. Captain
Identification.
Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad
really?
side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Okay. Let's see if y'all can win. I don't think you can, but let's see if you can.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantine commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated.
Yeah,
Is
that's
there
what I
anything else
thought.
I can help you with? Defense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering. If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know. Are you pulling my leg? Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Why? That upsets me. Dylan. My phone is on an OS of 9.0 for the game, but it's still saying that my fucking phone's incompatible.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent
That's
port.
trash.
Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners.
Yep.
Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say, Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just, they're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for... Not that he would, being a board man and all. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like. You sure you didn't just step off one of... There's no working with the board. They don't share. Not bits, people, or... Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking trip. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mines. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. Sure thing. Be seeing you.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret work. So,
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunner McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under... Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before some... I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. I'm not here for a chat. We're the folk.
Hi there. Heavens. What can Groundbreaker This is... If you're here to report... Sure. And... That'd be awful weird. On account of you should be... We may... I'm not allowed to... Oh, right. Okay. Mind you don't touch nothing.
This is security.
Oh yeah, don't touch nothing.
Register to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
You were hearing things.
I don't know how to use this. Oh yeah, I can add another consumable. I might as well do that.
There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Brad?
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest. Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Wow. Johnny, I got a lucky skill for a steel type. That is antitoxin. Prevents the Pokemon from getting poisoned or badly poisoned.
I'm sorry, what? Damn, that is a damn good skill.
For a steel type?
Exactly.
I'd rather have vigilance, which is the Pokemon is protected against critical hits.
I mean, that's fair. But is it one of Steel's only weaknesses, poison?
No, it's immune to poison.
Oh, never mind. It's a pretty shit
Bruh.
skill.
Yeah.
I don't remember my fucking Pokemon types, dog.
What's good against water?
Fucking.
I swear to God.
Electric.
I swear to God.
Flying.
Against water?
Is flying not effective against flying? Or
No.
flying not effective? Are you sure
It is
about
not
that?
super effective. I'm sure about that.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Why? Water.
Why would flying be super effective against water?
Because a bird goes down into the water to pick up its fish, so it makes sense.
No, it does not.
It makes perfect sense. You're just not in line
No.
with it.
Grass soaks up water. Ice freezes water, even though ice is not super effective. But electric shocks water.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really their only weaknesses? Grass and electric?
I don't know. Is it Mr. fucking Scholar Man?
Honestly, I think so.
I'm not gonna use that shit for.
I have everything in mine leveled up, by the way. And evolved. So, yeah.
That's so.
Top, bottom, or left?
Left.
You got me a 3-star. Dang it.
It's unfortunate.
Indeed. There's a Matthew, so not even a good 3-star, in my opinion.
You take that back.
You've never once used a Matthew, don't give me that.
You right.
What time do you work tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I don't work till Wednesday.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. So,
Okay.
unlike somebody, I actually have to work tomorrow.
Your point.
Shush.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
Shush. Okay. If you keep streaming, have a good stream.
I'm probably gonna end it.
That's fair.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled hours for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Interesting.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav... It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get... But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Nothing you need and
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
The fuck did you just say to me, Vicar? Are you spouting nonsense to me?
I'll be just...
Yep, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Night.
Night.
Easy does it.
How are you gonna put a whole stash of this stuff in front of me and not expect me to take it? Anyway, now that I got that brief stealing spree off the map, Cincha's